This week in the news, a student at Middle Village's Christ the King High School made national news after the school denied his request to include his first name and middle initial, Malcolm X, on the back of his school sweater. Malcolm Xavier Combs was told by the school, which argued that students could not use nicknames on school attire, that he couldn't use the name of the iconic civil rights icon on the shirt. Ilyasa Shabazz, Malcolm X's daughter, and Reverend Al Sharpton presented Combs with a shirt that read X Legacy during a rally to support the student in Harlem. In other news, a judge ruled that a real estate developer who whitewashed the work of a dozen graffiti artists at Long Island City's Five Points complex had violated the Visual Arts Rights Act. For compensation, the judge awarded a total of $6.7 million to 21 artists who worked once adorned the building's walls. Jerry Wolkoff had purchased the building in the 1970s, and in the 1990s, graffiti artists asked if they could display their work on its walls. Wolkoff decided to demolish the site in 2013. In Glendale, a funeral was held for Anthony Perez, an 11-year-old Woodhaven boy who died trying to save a friend at the icy Strack Pond in Forest Park on February 6th. Perez had gone onto the frozen pond to help pull out a 12-year-old friend who had fallen through the ice, but then got stuck himself. And a fire at Glen Oaks residence on February 9th left one man dead, the fire department said. A total of 12 units with 60 firefighters responded to the fire, which consumed the second floor of a two-story home on 262nd Street. Emergency responders discovered the body of a man whose name has not yet been released in the home. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. This week's Queens Tribune news video is sponsored by American Airlines.